Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel, continuing our discussion on understanding the distinctive personality traits of your partner. In this video, we will try to understand what kind of results we can expect if your 7th house lord is going to be placed in the nakshatra number 14 out of the list of the 27 nakshatras, which is the Chitra nakshatra. So guys, before we will start our discussion on today's topic, it's very important to understand the underlying objective of this playlist. So this playlist is completely devoted to classify the behavior or the traits of the nakshatras on 4 categories of what could be the strength side of that nakshatra, what could be the weaknesses connected with the energies of that nakshatra, what could be the connected opportunities, and what could be the most threatful or dreaded form of that nakshatra. Because you have to understand this thing that 7th house, which tells about your matrimonial life, which tells about the personality of your partner, but at the same time this house also tells about your vision towards the world, the way you see the world. 7th house also tells about your public image, it also tells about the business partnership. So I mean to say, understanding the true innate manifestation of the energies of the 7th house lord planet is very important. So I mean to say, if 7th house lord planet is going to tell about your partner's personality, but when we talk about the underlying traits, that you get to know that in which nakshatra your 7th house lord planet is placed, because you cannot restrict your analysis only to the planet's placement in the zodiac sign, because behind each zodiac sign there is the energy of 3 different nakshatras. And guys, before we will start our discussion on today's current topic, first it's very important to understand some of the general qualities or traits being represented by this Chitra nakshatra. So to begin with, first of all, this nakshatra occupies the region, half region in the Virgo zodiac sign, and half 2 padas of this nakshatra falls in the Libra sign. So from 23 degree 20 minutes of the Virgo section, it lasts till the 6 degree 40 minutes of the Libra section. So guys, you have to understand this thing, just because the rulership of this nakshatra goes to the planet Mars. So because of which this nakshatra has got the energy, this nakshatra has got the intensity. But the good part here is that this energy could be devoted towards some creative prospects or creative outlets as well. And when we talk about creativity, we are not talking about the pompous form of the manifestation of the art. We are not talking about the superficial form of the manifestation of the art or creativity. We are talking about where there is lot of work given to the detail, precise details, being very skillful, being very perfectionist, and that is how your art and creativity is going to get manifested. Because guys, you have to understand this thing, that this Chitra's energy is being presided by the Vishwakarma, to a star who is being seen as a divine architect. I mean to say, when we talk about any form of creativity, so this nakshatra's Virgo side just manifest energy and attention given to the details. And when we talk about the final embellishment, final decoration, final beauty, that section predominates in the Libra section of this Chitra nakshatra. And guys, just because in my whole professional experience, I have worked with so many advertising agencies, I worked with so many creative people, and you have to understand this thing, that creativity cannot be summarized or understood like the way you understand the working of a chartered accountant or of a doctor. I mean to say, when we talk about creativity, what could be the underlying force that the idea came to this person only. So I mean to say, when we talk about creativity, a lot is being attributed or devoted to the mysterious functioning of the universe as well, and that is how you can relate the energies of this Chitra nakshatra. So guys, we understood this thing, that when we talk about beauty, creativity, embellishment, energy, intensity. So these all are the energies, these all are the keywords which you can associate with the functioning of this nakshatra. And at the same time, just because each nakshatra has got its own power as well, so this nakshatra has got punya chhana shakti, which means power to do good deeds, power to accumulate merit as well. So this is something, guys, which I wanted to tell you as a part of the introduction for the energies of this nakshatra. Now, just because our discussion is going to be happening on the 4 categories, so we will start with the first category of understanding the strength side of this nakshatra. So guys, you have to understand this thing, that if your 7th house lord is going to be placed in this nakshatra, so it means somehow your partner is going to have this innate nature of giving attention to the perfection, giving attention to the form, beauty, aesthetics. So like, you will not find a partner, or you will not find the direction of your matrimonial life to be given to a very casual or frivolous attitude towards the important decision making, towards the important areas of life. So I mean to say, because this is what Chitra in its essence represents: beauty, aesthetics, form. And when we talk about creativity, guys, you have to understand this thing, that if the positive side of creativity could be being adaptable, being very optimistic, thinking of the right ways of molding yourself in any given situation. At the same time, now we are going to the next section or the next category, which could be the weaknesses connected with this nakshatra. So in its negative side, the person might have got a very manipulative nature as well. He is always thinking about ways of creating misunderstanding, manipulating people. So I mean to say, this could be seen as one of the weaknesses associated with the energies of this nakshatra. And at the same time, there could be little bit of the obsession given to the details, given to the perfection. And at the same time, guys, when we talk about the functioning of this nakshatra, so we are coming from a nakshatra which was before it, where it was all about being very skilled, being very accomplished, which was the domain of the Hasta. After this, Chitra nakshatra will be heading towards a nakshatra where Maya illusion is going to dominate, but lying in between. And you have to also understand this thing, that out of the 27 nakshatras, this nakshatra stands in the middle. So there are 13 nakshatras which are before it, and there will be 13 nakshatras which will be after it in the sky. So I mean to say, when we talk about the inherent weaknesses connected with this nakshatra, so there could be the concerns of obsession, there could be the concerns and worries of manipulation. So that is how you can see energies reverberating in the form of this Chitra nakshatra. Now guys, moving ahead. Now if you want to understand the connected opportunities which your matrimonial life, which your 7th house lord planet being placed over here could manifest in your life. So friends, you have to understand this thing, that this nakshatra has got a very strong allure, strong attraction inherent in it. I mean to say, you do not even have to approach people, you do not even have to go to people if you will find the energies of this nakshatra being very prominent. Like I mean to say, if your 7th house lord, now this could be your 7th house lord being Mercury, is being exalted in the Virgo section of this nakshatra, or let's say for example your 7th house lord being Saturn exalted in the Libra side or section of this nakshatra, or your 7th house lord being Venus well disposed over here. So I mean to say, in those kind of scenarios, this nakshatra has got the potential to give you that form of allure, that form of attraction, that opportunities might by itself come to you, people might by themselves be attracted to you. And I have already cleared this thing, that when we talk about the functioning of this nakshatra, we are not talking about some shallow, some pompous or some superficial level of work, level of achievements. Here we are talking about person being very skilled, and at the same time the person also knows how to project himself, how to give proper form, proper embellishment, proper decoration for your skill to be perceived in a very efficient way by the outside world. So from all of those perspective, the energies of this nakshatra can be seen as very conducive. And let's say, for example, if your partner is in a field where he has to work with his skills, now you could be a surgeon, now you could be an artist, you could be a musician, you could be a cosmetologist. So I mean to say, the energies of this nakshatra has got the potential to connect you with all form of opportunities. So that is how you can see the energies reverberating in the functioning of this nakshatra. And at the same time, the energies of this nakshatra are socially very savvy at the same time. And guys, if you have to understand the last section of this nakshatra, or the last section of today's discussion, that what could be the most threatful or dreadful side of the functioning of this nakshatra. So guys, like the way I said this thing, that when we talk about the level of obsession, when we talk about becoming bit snobbish, becoming bit judgmental, and at the same time, a little bit of the secrecy inherent as well. So I mean to say, friends, let's say for example, if in your given nature of work, you have got some sort of monopoly, you have got some sort of competitive edge over others. So native might make use of that edge of his, that competitive streak of his, to exploit others, exploit the world, or take competitive advantage of it. So that is how you can see energies reverberating in the functioning of this nakshatra. So friends, summarizing it, the energies of this nakshatra can actually grant you a matrimonial life or a partner where there will be too much attention given to the form, to the beauty, being perfectionist, and at the same time having a very good taste in the life and living a life which is filled with all form of contacts, social influence, and all form of achievement at the same time. So this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for the 7th house lord's placement in the Chitra nakshatra. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.